goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history.
This is my 1992 Jeep YJ. I got it about a year and a half ago. Some of the first things I did to it when I got it were to put the old tires from my Cherokee on it, as well as install a 2.5-inch Old Man Emu suspension lift, because the springs that were on it when I got it were absolutely no good. I also completely redid the exhaust from the engine back, so it's got new headers. So now it is very noisy, because if you can't hear it before you see it, what's the point? I got a YJ because when I was a kid, it's what we had as a family vehicle. For about 10 years, we had this white 90 YJ with this big, ugly bar on the front and a roof rack that's actually on my Cherokee now. However, time didn't treat that one very nicely. And it's just the model that I'm most familiar with. Some of the things that I like about the YJ are the sounds that it makes. Things like and of course, I hear people say all the time, you know, my car's getting pretty old. It's only worth about $4,000 now, and it needs some maintenance, and it's going to be about $4,000. So I might as well just spend $30,000 on a new car. I'm not looking for monetary gain out of it. I'm looking for something that I like, that you can drive it to work and you're like, fuck yeah. So what I want to do is to pump a rage-inducing amount of money to a normal person into it to make it what I want, which is essentially just a brand new YJ. Somebody told me once about finances, and they said you have your needs, your wants, and your have-to-haves. And the way that I look at it is you need food, you want a house, and you have to have big tires on your Jeep. What I want to do with this is to make it as good as possible. So removing all the plastics on the interior, like around the crash pad and the gauges, and replacing it with materials like aluminum and carbon fiber where I can. I'd also like to reupholster it with a black denim on the seats and the door panels, sort of like how a CJ had a Levi's edition. The first thing I need to do is to reverse the last 25 years of wear by rebuilding the front and the rear axles, the transfer case, the transmission. Anything that has a bearing or seals in it, I'm going to replace, because right now when you drive it, it feels old. It's only a 2.5 4-cylinder, so removing the mechanical fan and adding an electric fan is a priority, because it's only got like 80 horsepower. And all I want it to do is to be able to maintain speed on the highway. I guess the only thing left to do is to stop talking about it and to do it. Or less talk, more rock.